Hey YouTube. Alright, it's Thursday. Just got off work, about to do a cold start on the 07. Oh yeah, sounded good. Woo! Alright y'all, I'm gonna head to the house and I'll holler at you whenever I get home. Alright you guys, so I got the 06 topped off with transmission fluid. Took a whole nother gallon, but it's just over the full mark. And got her topped off with coolant. Made sure she's bled. She's blowing hot heat, but she did die again. And the fans aren't kicking on, so I've got to figure out what's going on with the fans. I hardwired them to the battery and they kick on, so the fans do work. So it's got to be something either in the switch or relay or a fuse or wiring or something. But I just went and drove her around the whole trailer park and she shifts through all the gears. Seems to drive good, no noises, no poppings or banging or nothing. Nice and smooth. And so I'm happy with it. So I got her parked over here. And then my buddy Tommy came by and his starter's fucking up. And it was like a $45 eBay starter. And it's a couple years old. And so I got another starter somewhere. Where'd that other starter go?
What? Is it on the roof?
Oh, it's right here. Bam. Yeah, I got another starter right here. So we're going to swap it out for him. So I'm going to get this thing jacked up. And I'll give you guys another update. Alright y'all, so I've got it jacked up. I've got to pull. There's what, like 5-10 millimeters on this bottom cover. So I gotta pop this bottom cover off. That'll give me better access to the wires for the starter up there. And then I gotta get that front cover off, which I can get to from up here. I pull this cover. And then I'll get that starter pulled off. So y'all stay tuned and I'll give you guys another update. Alright y'all, everything's hooked back up. Got the new starter in. Battery's hooked back up. Yeah. Oh yeah. And she fires up. And there's that K&N I found at the junkyard off that other GTP.
Yeah, he definitely need an oil change soon.
Yeah, I'm hearing some lifter tick.
Yeah.
You should hear my mom's. Hers sounds horrible. We gotta go to the.
Like he's got a little fizz.
We gotta go to the junkyard this weekend and pull a head for her car.
I don't know if it was like having trouble breathing or what. There's sometimes I can just put get it before I take off here. Sometimes it's like yeah. Your map might be dirty.
Change engine oil.
Huh?
Change engine oil.
Oh, yeah.
Door ajar.
Yeah. Wash your foot low.
Yeah, I said change engine oil.
Yeah, that's that dash when he put
yeah.
it in.
That's out of an SS.
Yeah, it's supercharged. Yeah, she got the boost gauge and shit.
See, this would be a good one to turbo.
Yeah,
You get that same little turbo, and you already got a boost gauge in there. Yep. Yeah, that was like a $20 junkyard find, and I just gave that to you. They didn't even charge me for the air filter, and it's like $250 or $300 on ZZP.
Yeah.
The only thing I kept was a K&N elbow.
Yeah. That's great for fucking. You can't get that fucking PCB valve out without fucking cutting that off.
Oh, that's crazy. Normally they just have little screws on there.
Yeah, I know.
That's stupid.
So what I had to do is I had to fucking pull this.
So I have to pull the whole valve cover off, pull this engine bracket off.
Yeah, because I think they got bolts on the underneath.
Yeah.
Just so GM can sell you a whole valve cover just for that little valve.
I got one of them in there too. I ain't doing all that extra work though, just to change that motherfucker. So I fucking pulled
starter works. Got them hooked up. Yeah, I smell some gas. It definitely smells like it's misfiring. I didn't see no check engine light though. Fans aren't running either. Is it up to temp?
Not even halfway, it's not quarter.
Oh, well. That's probably a good reason why they're not running. Alright, y'all. Well, I guess once he's done and after he leaves, I'm probably going to go test drive the 06 and take y'all with me just so y'all can see it. I'm going to go drive it down the road instead of just in the neighborhood. But man, pretty happy with the outcome. It sucks that ring gear is fucked, but shit happens. I'll get it fixed eventually. I'll just baby it. That way I can daily the 06 while I send the computer for the 07 back to Daniel to get retuned. But man, I'm happy. And then yeah, I have a turbo I ordered is on the way. So it'll be here soon. And then one day, once I get all the rest of the parts, we'll do a turbo build. But I got to finish the Grand Am first. So, I think that's going to be it for now. So, y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, y'all. So, I got the wheels torqued down. Got transmission fluids topped off. Coolant's topped off. Got the center caps back on. So, I'm about to go test drive the 06. We're gonna drive. Tools falling back there. driving really well. I'm actually impressed. She's running great. Well, she sounds really good. She seemed to do great. She shifted great. She does everything it's supposed to do. I mean, I know that ring gear's messed up and it needs replaced, but for now, I mean, if it'll handle me just running 90 and everything like it just did, then she should be fine to just daily back and forth to work, so I can get the 07 retuned and try to get some work done on the Grand Am and try to get the Grand Am together, because that is still my goal. By New Year's this year, I want to have the Grand Am done as well, so that's my goal. So I just got back over here to the house, so I'm about to get everything all locked up and get everything all picked up and put up, lock up the shed, just lock everything up, and I'm calling this a win. So I guess leave me a like if you liked the video, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button so you can see more, because like I said earlier, I've got a turbo ordered for this thing, so I've still got to get intercooler and piping. I don't believe they really make a turbo manifold for these unless I do like the ZZP power logs with the crossover, so that could be an option and go from there. So yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for some more on this, and still doing some work doing work on the 07 as well. I need to get some paint and body work done. on the 07, and my buddy Tommy that was over here with the Impala, he actually works at a body shop. So I was talking to him, and he said he charged me like 150, 200 bucks to completely sand everything down and re-fiberglass and fiberglass resin the whole top and bottom side of the hood and respray it. And he said he can get the paint code and look it up and try to make everything match. And so I told him I wanted to get the GXP fenders for it. And so if I get both of the fenders and having them do the body work on the hood is 150, 200 just for the hood. And then the paint the bumper and paint 2 fenders is probably going to be like another 250 to 300. So I'm looking at about, you know, $450 to $500 to get the whole front end painted and body worked. And then I've still got this corner here still needs some work and needs some love right here. And this whole thing needs pulled out because it's pushed in. And it's got a nice ding here. And it's got another ding here. And it's got some paint marks. And the mirrors are trash. This one had all the tape residue. And then I hit the one on the other side on the storage. But I've made a lot of progress on the 07. It's running great. She's driving good. Now the 06 is running and driving, so I'm happy. Lots of progress. So now, like I said earlier, this weekend, I got to go out to the salvage yard. I got to pull a head for my mom's car. Off of that Grand Am, I pulled that oil pressure sensor switch off of, and that injector sub harness. So I'm going to pull it off that engine because that car was wrecked. So it was running and driving when it was wrecked. So I know they're good heads. So I'm going to pull those heads off. They're like 35 bucks a piece. And I've got a gasket kit on the way with new head bolts and everything. So we ended up tearing her engine apart on a weekend. I don't know if it's going to be this weekend or next weekend. But that's coming up too because I got to get my mama taken care of. So I got to go out to the salvage yard, get those heads, and then I can tear her shit apart. I'll probably do a new water pump, and we just put a brand new power steering pump on it. So, but I'm going to get her fixed up, and hopefully that fixes her issues, and probably put some new spark plugs and new spark plug wires on it, just so we know everything's good to go, and hopefully that'll fix her up, and it'll keep this car going for another 5 or 10 years or so. So, like I said, that's going to be it for this one. So, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you guys then.